Good morning. Welcome to our Group 8 presentation with the topic Intelligence. And the first presentation will be presented by me, Aisyah Mea. Human intelligence, mental quality that consists of the abilities to learn from experience, adapt to new situations, understand and handle abstract concepts, and use knowledge to manipulate one's environment. Global intelligence refers to an individual's ability to understand, interact with, and adapt effectively in an increasingly interconnected world. Charles Spearman proposed the theory of general intelligence, or often referred to as G, which posits that there is a single underlying factor that influences all cognitive abilities. Several factors that influence intelligence, as suggested by Spearman, include: first, innate factor, for the example, genetic and biological influence. Second, environment, for the example, the impact of social and educational context. And third, experience, for the example, lifelong learning and personal experience.
Thanks to Aisyah Mea, my name is Desi Catur. I'm according to 9 primary mental abilities by Louis Thurston. Two-factor analysis, Louis Thurston identified 9 primary mental abilities that constitute human intelligence. First, verbal comprehension. Verbal comprehension is understanding and interpreting words and text. Second, word fluency. Word fluency is generating words quickly. Third, numerical ability. Numerical ability is performing accurate mathematical calculations. Fourth, spatial visualization. Spatial visualization is understanding spatial relationship and manipulating shapes. Fifth, memory. Memory is retaining fact, pattern, or list. 6. Perceptual speed. Perceptual speed is quickly recognizing difference or similarities between objects. 7. Inductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning is identifying pattern and drawing conclusion. 8. Deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is applying general rules to solve specific problems. 9. Associative memory. Associative memory is linking related pieces of information. 8. Deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is applying general rules to solve specific problems. 9. Associative memory. Associative memory is linking related pieces of information. And the next, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. Howard Gardner introduced the theory of multiple intelligence, recognizing various dimensions of human intelligence. First, linguistic intelligence. Verbal linguistic intelligence is the ability to use language. Second, logical mathematical intelligence. Mathematical intelligence refers to the ability to reason systematically and recognize patterns and rules. Third, kinesthetic intelligence. The ability to use the entire body to express ideas and feelings. Fourth, spatial intelligence. Spatial intelligence is related to artistic talent, particularly in painting and architecture. Fifth, musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is the capacity to think in music. 6. Intrapersonal intelligence. Intrapersonal intelligence is the ability of an individual to recognize and develop their potential. 7. Interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is the ability to understand the thoughts, attitudes, and behavior of others. 8. Naturalistic intelligence. Naturalistic intelligence is the ability to recognize and categorize species, flora and fauna. Next present will be presented by Terena Vindriani.
Thanks to Desi Catur, my name is Terena Vindriani. I'm according to Stanford Binet Scale. The revision of the Stanford Binet Scale published in 1972, aside from the updated scoring norms, can be set to the almost identical to 1916 edition. Therefore, the 1972 revision can be considered a form retradation of the 1960 edition. The material in the Stanford Binet Scale include a book containing various toys that will be presented to children. Two small books will be written card, a notebook form according answers and scores, and introduction for administering the test. The Stanford Binet Scale is administration individually with question given orally by the examiner, although there is an adult level in the base. It is not subtitled for adults, as this level represents in the intelligence level and intended only to indicate the mental age that children may reach. Next presentation will be presented by Sunan Ratulani. Sunan Ratulani, time is yours.
Thank you, Terena Vindriani. I'm Sunan Ratulani Taza. I'm according to David Wechsler. David Wechsler developed an approach that distinguishes between verbal and performance intelligence in response to the limitation of the Binet scale, which focused solely on verbal abilities and was less suited for adults. This approach reflects his view that intelligence encompasses a combination of theoretical and practical abilities, making it more relevant to real-life contexts. Wechsler also emphasized that intelligence is not solely determined by the speed of task completion, but by the quality and diversity of cognitive function. The next is Vivian Aura. For Vivian Aura, time is yours.
Thanks to Ratulani Taza, my name is Vivian Aura. I'm according to Intelligence Quotient. Intelligence Quotient, or IQ, is a measure used to assess a person's intelligence, including their ability to think, understand ideas, solve problems, and learn from experience. IQ is often associated with cognitive abilities such as logic, analysis, and mathematical problem solving. Generally, IQ is a measure through tests designed to evaluate various aspects of an individual's intellectual capability. IQ is calculated based on the ratio of mental age, or MA, to chronological age, or CA, multiplied by 100. For example, if a child is 10 years old, or CA, and has a mental age of 12 years old, or MA, their IQ will be 120. IQ levels are divided into several categories. 70 until 79 is low level or intellectual disability. 80 until 90 is low average. 91 until 110 is average level. 111 until 120 height average. 120 until 130 is superior level, and 131 and above is very superior or genius. Intelligence tests are measurement tools similar to ruler or clocks, and their validity and reliability must be evaluated. Validity refers to whether the test truly measures intelligence rather than merely appearing relevant or face validity. Validity is assessed by comparing test scores with external criteria, such as a grade point average or GPA. The relationship between IQ scores and GPA is measured using a statistical tools called the correlation coefficient. A higher correlation suggests higher validity. Reliability refers to the consistency of the test result. For instance, a test divided into two versions from A and B should produce similar result when administration to the same group. If the result differs significantly, the reliability of the test is questionable.